Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Danny's Pokedex, and let me go ahead and actually show you guys the progress on our Pokemon. So I did go to the Safari Zone and I completed that quest. So as you can see, Drogon has Surf. So yes, I did the Safari Zone, and I just didn't post it because the video was just way too long, and I felt like it's something that we could just skip over. So I got surf and I got strength as well, and I did a bit of training in between as well. So you'll see that we're like up a couple of levels now. Most of our Pokemon are like close to level 40, and some of them are like around 35. So let me go ahead and actually boot up the PC and show you guys the Pokemon that I did catch in the Safari Zone. So this is, yeah, we already had Sparky, Leo, and we got a Ghastly as well in the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. We got the Hitmonlee, we got the we got Lapras. So after that, yeah, the Pokemon at the bottom, yeah, like these ones, Venonat, Poliwag, the Rotten Eggs, Execute. It took so much time to catch these Pokemon, and yes, I caught a Chansey as well, as you can see. And I also caught Kangaskhan. The only two Pokemon that I couldn't catch because I did not run into them quite frequently was a Tauros and a Venomoth. So what I'm gonna do is after this video, maybe I'll spend some extra time and I may end up going back to the Safari Zone to catch a Taurus. So there will definitely be changes in the playing six. So for now, let's focus on the task at hand. Let's challenge Koga, who uses poison type Pokemon. Let's go ahead and enter the gym. Your champ in the making, Fuchsia. It's a tricked up place, riddled with invisible walls. He appears close, but he's not. Whatever. And we can see Gary is already a winning trainer, and this guy is gonna catch us while we step foot uh, ahead into this gym. And let's go ahead and take on this battle, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, so I completed the task of kind of getting the golden teeth from deep into the Safari Zone, and yeah, and kind of like handing it over to that guy named Warren in Fuchsia City. So I completed that task, and yeah, like I obtained HM Surf, and I also obtained HM Strength. So I've taught Strength right now to our Queen, our Nido Queen, and Drogon has Surf. So right now, like I'm at a crossroads again in this game where like I'm contemplating what kind of Pokemon I want to use for the next two gyms. I may bring in Lapras. It's just that Lapras is at level 25 right now, and I'm gonna have to do so much training. So that's the only thing that's kind of like bumming me out at this stage. Um, I mean, yeah, like Drogon is at level 34, but Drogon is like really, really strong right now, and he has won us so many battles. The Gyarados is just ruthless when it comes to just beating these players. So that's the thing. I don't know. And I'm also gonna catch a Taurus for sure. I'm gonna go back. We have a Chansey, so I'm like really in a dilemma here. Like, should I use Chansey because Chansey is a strong Pokemon as well. We have a Snorlax, but I don't know. Like, I don't plan on using the Snorlax. If I'm gonna consider including a Taurus, then probably not. I already have Nidoqueen, and Nidoqueen is also like really, really good. And I feel like the moves that I'm gonna teach a Taurus and a Snorlax, I could also teach the same moves to Nidoqueen, our queen. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I could only use like one of these three. I can't use all of these three Pokemon at the same time in the party, so I have to choose one out of the three, like and that would be like either Nidoqueen, either Snorlax, or Taurus when I catch it. The thing is, like, because I do not have a Super Rod right now, I wasn't able to catch a Dragonair or a Dragonite. Sorry, not a Dragonite, but a Dratini. So yeah, I wasn't able to catch a Dratini or a Dragonair, which would have been really cool because if I did catch a Dratini or a Dragonair, I would have for sure switched out Drogon. So I would have gotten rid of our Gyarados after this gym battle, and I would have included that Dratini or a Dragonair, and I would have like already trained it up to like level 40 or something. Because that time spent on that Pokemon would have been worthwhile for sure. Um, yeah, so and again, like if I'm including Chansey, then who do I kick out? So I feel like I haven't spent much time training Happy, the Vileplume. I was hoping that I would, but boy, was I wrong. I just couldn't spend that much time on Happy, and I think for that reason he's kind of like stuck right now at level 31. So yeah, like Happy has to be rotated out of this playing six right now. Um, yeah, and like, do I keep Lapras and Drogon or Gyarados at the same time in the team? Probably not. So you can sense how confused I am right now because I've done a good job catching so many Pokemon that now I have confused myself into a really bad dilemma. I'm trying to avoid this battle because, yeah, I mean, if I can avoid it, then I'll avoid it. Let's go ahead and switch out. I'm gonna bring Bolt back up front. Okay, and we're gonna have to take on this battle. And let's go ahead and take on this challenger. Yeah, like I just didn't plan on like including like the footage was just too much. Like I spent like 1.5 hour running in and out of the safari zone, and I thought that it's just like an extra, like it's just too much footage because that execute I spent literally maybe like 15 minutes on catching an execute. Like the first time I spent like I don't know like a couple of minutes and it fled away. I threw some bait and it kept like fleeing or like it kept breaking out of Pokeballs. I ran out of Safari balls or like Safari Pokeballs so many times. So yeah, like it just wasn't worth it. It was just too clumsy, and I felt like it was just too much. Like the video would have been like insanely long. So I just thought that yeah, like let me go ahead and actually just complete the golden teeth, whatever that task is, and get the HM surf as well. So I just completed that because it just didn't make sense for me to do it on video because yeah, because I knew like I thought that I would show like some Pokemon that I'm catching on camera in the Safari zone, but yeah, that that plan backfired real quick. So with that, we have made our way to right in front of Koga. Let's go ahead and actually use some of these items to make sure that our Pokemon are feeling healthy. So I'm gonna use the Hyper Potion on Queen, make sure that it's up and running. I don't think we should have any issues with this battle right here. I mean, yeah, I'm expecting Koga to have a couple of Pokemon which would be above our level, but I don't think he's gonna dish out any insane attacks that we cannot handle. So we have a Quick Claw as well, which I found in the Safari Zone. I'm gonna hand it over to, let's say, okay, let's hand it over to Drogon for now. Maybe later on I'll like switch it out. So let's see, do we have any super potions? Yes, we do. I'm gonna go ahead and use it on Bolt. There's like a little bit of HP left, but it's fine. So with that, let's go ahead and challenge Koga. Fua! I don't know why he says that. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. What the fuck is mirth? Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Dude, this guy's reading poetry right here. Like, I have no idea what he's talking about, and he's insulting us for being a child as if he wasn't once a child. Let's go ahead and battle Koga, guys. He's gonna send out a coughing. Let's see, we're gonna open up with Bolt, and Bolt should be quick enough. Yes, he always is. The Jolteon in this game is literally the fastest Pokemon, and I am enjoying it. And look at that. I almost took that coughing down, but he's gonna. If it was a Thunderbolt, then I think we would have like taken care of that coughing. So maybe like when I do some training, I will keep in mind to kind of go back and go back to Celadon City and buy a couple of Thunderbolts because I'm sure at that point I will have some extra cash to spare. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm planning to like go there and maybe buy like one or two Thunderbolts and maybe like one or two Ice Beam attacks. Yeah, that's a lot of coins, but I plan on doing some training in the next few videos or like in between the next few videos for sure. So, and I'm using the amulet coin on Mr. Mime, or Mimey right now. So, yeah, like when I'm using Mr. Mime in the battle, is gonna double up or like increase the amount of Poké Dollars that we're gonna receive as prize money. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like whatever Pokemon I'm training, I'm gonna hand the amulet coin over to that Pokemon. I'm gonna make them hold it. So yeah, I get double the cash and I'm able to train at the same time as well. So that's what I plan to do. Now that we have also completed like 50, like we've collected like, or we've like owned like 50 different type of Pokemon. I think my Pokedex is at like 50, 52, 53, something like that. We can also like go back to, I believe, east of Safari Zone, Saffron City, and talk to the Professor Oak's assistant to get the experience share or XP share. So yeah, like I plan on getting that item as well. So yeah, like hopefully like the training becomes a little bit easier, which is why like I'm considering using the Lapras because even though the Lapras that we received is at level 25, I could still use the XP share and have Lapras gain a couple of XP while I'm doing that training in between videos as well. So I can hand the amulet coin to one Pokemon, hand the XP share to Lapras, and train, right? So yeah, so it's fine if a Pokemon is at like level 20 or 30. It shouldn't be that difficult to train. It's just that I'm gonna have to just get into a few extra battles. So he's gonna use a Weezing. I'm gonna hit this Weezing with a Surf. Totally got distracted from the battle talking about the Pokemon that I want to use and the things that I want to do going forward in the game. And this smoke screen is super annoying. Any move that like reduces accuracy is like the worst. Um yeah, especially like even like I hate minimize as well. Okay, I'm gonna use a Dragon Rage. Hopefully it goes down. It won't. It's gonna use a smoke screen again. And this move, Toxic, is yeah, like when he gives me the TM, I don't know which TM does he gives us. Like, is it like Toxic or is it like Sludge Bomb? Or is it Sludge in general? I don't think there's a move called Sludge Bomb in Fire Red. Maybe later, maybe in the later games that we'll play in the future. With that, we've defeated Koga and we received 8,600 Pokédolls. We got a Soul Badge. It also lets you surf outside the battle. Take this too. We received TMO6, and TMO6 is going to be Toxic. Yes, it is Toxic. All right. Let's go ahead and open up the bag. I just want to see, like, we have accumulated a lot of TMs at this point. So, as you can see, we have Surf and Strength, those two HMs as well. We have Hyper Beam, Psychic, Giga Drain, Aerial Ace, Brick Break, and Toxic that we just received. We also got Steel Wing from the Safari Zone. It was just lying around. So that was cool. Yeah, so lots of things to do, and I think we're entering a very cool part of the game right now. This, like, next video onwards is going to be my favorite part of the game, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. So there's, all right, we can see our name right next to Gary right there, and we have defeated Koga. With that, we have received our sixth badge. Technically, this was the fifth badge, and Sabrina was supposed to be the sixth. But we got Sabrina's badge first, and then we came here. Doesn't matter, the levels were pretty much the same, the Pokemon that these people used. Yeah, so let's go ahead and actually pull up the map. I want to see. Yeah, so I'm not gonna take the route south of. Yeah, I'm not gonna take Route 19 or 20, go to Seafoam Islands, and then onward to Cinnabar Island. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Pallet Town, and then I'm gonna go south from Pallet Town. And I know that there's a little grass patch south of Pallet Town where you can catch a Tangela or Tangela. Um, I remember catching one when I played this game like a long time ago. So I'm hoping to catch a Tangela as well. So yeah, like I'm gonna get rid of Wing Attack and I'm gonna teach Fly to Charizard. Um, so yeah, like I mean, we don't have any other flying type on our playing six right now. So this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna keep. And the damage is a little bit better as well, so I might as well. It's fine. No, I have no issues about it. Later on, maybe I'll teach Charizard Fire Blast and Earthquake and get rid of Ember and whatever else he has right now. So let's go ahead and fly to Pallet Town. Um, and then I think that's a good enough point for me to stop the video right here. So we are back and let's go ahead and visit our mom. Actually, I'm gonna save the game here. I'm gonna spend some time with mom and then I'm gonna head south. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.